Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot back again. Barr and contempt and the GOP and the tariffs on Mexico. They're the two issues I want to look at. I'm just going to ask, will Barr be held in contempt? But more, I think obviously he will. But will the courts uphold that? Now it's a list. It's a list of people that are being instructed by the Trump White House not to testify, not to hand over documents, including Hope Hicks. So we could do a whole week on these readings, but let's just concentrate on Barr and McGahn. Barr and McGahn. Okay, no, let's just go with Barr. Okay, so William Barr, will he be held in contempt of Congress? Barr, will he be held in contempt? It's what he fears. It'll be a blemish on his record. He doesn't want that. He's Mr. Whatever. His record's gone to mud anyway now. Will Barr be held in contempt? I feel the other reason is he's pretty sure the courts won't support him. Here's our Queen of Cups again. You can watch for her. She's supporting us all the way with this information that's yet to be revealed. We've been challenged by the Chariot, things coming forward quite strongly. Where will Barr be when everything comes to light? I hope what he was offered was good. Page of Pentacles, news, money news here. Why doesn't he want to be held in contempt? He's got the Tower card in the past here. We know that he's really had to work hard. His reputation is shredded, including in legal circles. He doesn't want to add contempt to his record here. We've got the Five of Pentacles in the immediate future, suggesting loss here for Barr. And we've got, right now, death. We've got the ending of the presidency happening, but I feel this is the end of Barr as well. The environment around, he's reevaluating all the time. Okay, so he's playing games. Yes, I'll hand this over. Please don't hold me in contempt. The King of Pentacles in the hopes and fears position. He is protecting Donald Trump, the businessman. Yes. The Ace of Wands. Yes, he will be held in contempt. The Aces are a yes card. That's our outcome card, and it's telling us that that's exactly what's going to happen. Clarified by the work of the House and the investigations here, suggesting that behind the scenes, these investigations, they're putting in the hard yards. They're going to start to get results now. However, we've got obstacles and challenges here, but this is actually the reason why he's going to be held in contempt. And what have we got? We've got the Eight of Swords here in Eight of Swords is actually restriction. Could be imprisonment in some way eventually for Barr. Let's have a look. Now, while I'm reading, certain things come to mind. Judge Emmett Sullivan declined to take the matter further regarding Flynn's conversation with the Russian ambassador. He didn't press on that because the DOJ said, no, we're not handing this over. My feeling increasingly could be that there are forces at work in America right now not wanting to make Trump, he's already unstable, but perhaps that the situation is so precarious and so critical that's why that judge backed off. Now, let's have a look at the court. Of course, they can't just let a lawless president, go. We've seen the damage that it's doing. Okay. I feel the longer that Pelosi holds off now, there's a tipping point in starting impeachment, the worse it's going to get for her. I think there's enough now on the table. But anyway, that's just my personal opinion. That's not That's not an intuition. Okay, so will the courts uphold the contempt? I think it moves into a civil proceedings now. Will the courts uphold the contempt charge on Barr? Courts uphold the contempt. Queen of Pentacles. He could come before a woman judge. Okay, let's just bring the laptop down. We'll do yes, no. Okay, then we've got endings and beginnings, world stage. Something fairly monumental is about to happen to Barr. Yeah, and we've got our Ace of Wands here. Already I'm feeling this is a yes. And we've got the Death card, the ending. Here, we've got a waiting for results here. I feel that, you know, between when he's held in contempt and when it gets to the court this is going to be a bit of a process, but we've got loss here for Barr and a walking away. The two major arcanas, disappointment for Barr, and the ten of Swords endings here. Yep. Okay. Yep. What's hidden from our view? Lots of things coming forward very, very quickly toward Barr, with the eight of Wands there. That's like arrows flying through the sky, and they're likely to hit their mark. According to this reading, but the courts will uphold the contempt charge. I think Barr knows that, and that's why he's dancing now, trying to stall it. Okay. Barr, contempt. Let's go to Mexico and the tariffs. Mexico and the tariffs hurting the GOP base. I'm not talking about the Rust Belt. I'm talking about the big business hurting the base. They don't like that, do they? What will motivate them to move away from this president is when their own donors start to hurt by his policies. Okay. So we know that if 2/3 of the Senate vote to stop these tariffs, then Trump is, will not win this argument. And I feel that that's what the GOP is likely to do. His own party now is at war with him. Tariffs on Mexico. Will the Republicans likely support? No, let's ask, will the Republicans vote in the Senate to stop the tariffs on Mexico? Will the Republicans vote in the Senate to stop the tariffs in Mexico, on Mexico? Goods coming in. Yep, it's all about their donors. Okay, let's bring the laptop down. It's all about protecting big business incomes. The challenge is things coming to the surface. So, they're going to have to work hard to make sure that they're all on board with this. There's going to be Republicans who are members of the Trump cult, who are going to have to be convinced to vote this way. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, again, showing it's all about incomings, money going in. This is also the Knight will go where no one else really wants to go. This is a Knight that takes action over the money. Okay, so that's the foundation of the reading. We've got battle weary in the past. We're not the only ones. The Republican Party generally is battle weary. This is the Five of Swords, of course, with the abuse of power. What's in the sky? Trump's abuse of power. Okay, and we've got the theft and betrayal in the immediate future. Theft and betrayal of whom? Republicans toward their president. The High Priestess at the moment. I feel that this is an idea now to vote down these tariffs if it comes to it. There's a little bit of a way to go as this story unfolds. War, what's in the environment around it? Of course, this is suspecting that these tariffs would actually really hurt the economy, and again hurt these moneyed interests. Here's the Queen of Pentacles, all about the money with the GOP. suggesting that they'll be juggling and manipulating. This is the Two of Pentacles, suggesting also there's a decision to make. Which decision are they going to make? Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands, suggesting speed. This is likely to accelerate this situation. And we've got the Sun card, illumination, which is another yes card, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. And what's hidden from our view? Again, the dark money. These tariffs would hurt the GOP base. This reading is suggesting there's a way to go yet for the Republicans to shoot down the tariffs in the Senate. But this is what they're trying to do, because it would be, they feel that it would be catastrophic for those tariffs to go ahead. They're trying to rein in this abuse of power, suggesting that they might betray Trump. At this point in time, they have a decision to make. The decision is not fully formed yet. However, it's likely, the situation is likely to accelerate. And the Sun appearing here is suggesting there will be, this could be a yes card. So what is motivating the GOP here is commerce and working with others. So this is really hitting their donors are coming in now. That's what's happening. Their base, the big business, are coming in now and saying, this is no good. You've got to do something about this president and his tariffs. Okay, so yeah, looks like that's what they're talking about at this point in time. According to this reading, it's possible that they will try and stop in the Senate, try and stop those tariffs, but it's all still conversations, backroom kind of talk, strategizing, etc. At the moment. They have a decision to make, but it is all about the money here. Queen of Pentacles turns up. It's really my economy card, and that was in the hopes and fears position. They're fearing also, you know, if the economy tanks, then of course the big donors will be hurt as well. Big business will be hurt. So it is very critical. It's a critical situation. The cards are suggesting they probably will act, but it's still not clear. My personal feeling is that they will probably act to stop this, or Trump will back down when he knows he hasn't got the support, and then he will try and do it another way. So let's ask if Trump will back down from the tariffs on Mexico, or will he try and find another way of doing this? Trump back down from the tariffs on Mexico when he realises he doesn't have GOP support in the Senate. Trump back down on the tariffs. Okay. He might delay them. He might delay them while, under some kind of, vague, we're negotiating with Mexico, and if they don't do something about illegals coming across the border, then we'll institute those tariffs. But that we're early in the reading. He's challenged by the loss here in the Senate. I'll just bring this laptop down. Challenged by the loss or potential loss. The King of Wands is my card for the lawmakers. The Senate is the foundation of the reading, or the Congress is the foundation. In the past, what are their concerns? We've got this, the donors, the base, their real base, big business and money. Queen of Swords is what's in the sky here. Again, this is the House as well. They might work with the Democrats. This is my card for Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats in the House. It looks like they might work with Pelosi to try and stop this. Immediate future, the GOP is battle weary. This means they'll be going against their own president. What's occurring now is the Page of Pentacles. Again, this some kind of money news coming forward, and the economy, the worry about the economy in the background and the environment around. Hopes and fears that this is a president out of balance. That's their fear. And we've got the working here with the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the working here together to try and stop this. We've got the insecurity about money, and we've got the insecurity around the harvest not coming in. Yeah, what's hidden from our view is that he will be unable to move forward in some way. So it's quite possible that Trump won't implement those tariffs, or if he does, there will be something around it. If I'm going to implement them, if Mexico doesn't, you know, but make no mistake, it's rattled the GOP. And they're moving now to try and stop these tariffs. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Viewers, thank you for tuning in to my channel. Thank you for your comments and your lovely comments and your funny comments. I had a great, I really had fun reading the ones on the Trump UK visit. It was I was just laughing as I read them, and humour's always good. So yes, we live in dark times. Yes, we're moving toward illumination. Absolutely, cannot doubt that. You don't need tarot cards to tell you that. The truth is actually coming out. Trump is getting more and more isolated, and here's our Queen of Cups. We know who she is now. She's supporting, and there's much, much more to be revealed. She holds all the information in her cup. She need only take the lid off it, and that information it goes out. So really, you know, it's a battle. Absolutely, it's a battle. Sometimes I get up and I just go, wow, you know, with some latest news. The Middle East is particularly worrying for me. I'll do a reading on that later on in the week, or the next opportunity that I get. So, yeah, in terms of Trump, it's quite clear that his presidency is ending. I'll do those readings. You know, will he make it to 2020? If he did, would he win? I think I've done that reading. It said no. Well, we can update that. If he does resign and step down, what happens then? Would Pence fall as well, or would Pence step in as the president, the acting president, or whatever he steps in as the president? Wow, some viewers think that Pence would be worse than Trump. So we'll do all those readings over the next little while. But in the meantime, thank you for your support, and I will catch you all shortly.